I'm at Ieper in Belgium, and in front of me is the Menin Gate, which holds the names of almost 54,900 soldiers from the British Empire as it was then, whose bodies were not recovered so that they couldn't be buried in a cemetery, and there's cemeteries all around here. The gate itself was constructed after the First World War, and every day at 2000 hours the last post is held here. Now the town of Ypres is directly in front. It was built here because this was the place from which the soldiers marched out as they were going towards the front lines. But as I see it, it can't be the only place they marched out from, because behind me to the east, about 3 kilometers was the front, but also to the right, I'd say to the north, about 3 kilometers was the front, and it's something similar to the south as well. And on the loss of life, just remember that this is just those troops' bodies who couldn't be recovered in such a small area is pretty horrendous in my opinion. And now below, bring the camera in, we've got lions. Now in fact I'll bring it in like this, you can also got a view of the tower in front of us. Now during the First World War this was destroyed, and there are photographs, for example there's British troops inside marching past the destroyed cloth hall, for example, which I think actually dates the 14th century, but of that I'm not so certain. Now the lions themselves, one there and there's one on the other side, after the First World War they were donated to Australia. And we can see on the right hand side inside there's a huge panel with names of people from Australia inside, and to think that all that way to sort of end up being killed in the mud here. The gate itself is part of the ramparts of the city, and we've got a moat in front of it. So we've got this is actually a bridge. You mightn't look at it from this angle, but it is. And you see down there we've got the moat, we've got the ramparts. There's a very nice walk around it, and the ramparts appear to be largely intact from my walking around. It's very well done, and about a kilometre to what's the left there is a cemetery, British military cemetery, with 190 graves there approximately. But there are graves, there are cemeteries all over the place here. Tomorrow I'm going to be going to one cemetery at Langemark, which is a German military cemetery, and there I want to explore a little bit the myth of Langemark, which I've already referred to in a video I did on Hitler in the First World War. But I'm going to actually go into that in more detail from there. Now there's something up here though which is sort of I find annoying. I want to show it to you now. Can you see that? What's that say? I can't see it from here. Pro Patria, for the homeland, for the country. And on the other side, Pro Rece, for the king. And Dulce et decorum est pro patria mori. It's a sweet and glorious thing to die for your country. Well, I don't personally see it that way. If somebody wants to die for the country, let them do it. But I don't see dying for your friends, dying for other people. Yes, maybe. But for your king, I can't see the point of that myself. Now, as I turn around here, we have this rather odd statue of, I think it's meant to be a British soldier, and So this is the way they would have come marching towards the front. Today is the 4th of January. It's pretty cold, but had it been in the summer, I certainly would have gone and cycled around the front line places, but as it's not summer, I'm gonna do it in my vehicle. But in this cold, that just sort of is a reminder of what it must have been like for the poor soldiers who didn't have the benefit of the clothing I've got on right now. Oh, incidentally, if you'd like to see more of that vehicle going past, you can go to my camper van channel, and I've got a good view of it from the inside. Quick advertisement there for my other channel. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting. Upload every day at 100 hours, and there'll be more videos on the First World. Obviously I do mainly Second World War, Holocaust and specialist area, but I've got lots of videos from battlefields, particularly from the Eastern Front. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, then this is the place to be. For the moment, bye for now.